the outset of this competition a few weeks ago. Obviously, the aim would have been to be it here at New Road in the final stage. So, how much are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, very much so. We set the stall out at the start of the season to be obviously more competitive in games of cricket and be challenging to be there at the back end and in finals. And it's probably gone better than I could have expected, winning 7 out of 7 in the competition. But we know that we've got a big job to do tomorrow to make ourselves 8 from 8 and hopefully come away with the trophy in hand, bring it back to Trent Bridge.
Do you think it helped coming into this competition, having a couple of wins under your belt in the 50 over stuff as well?
Yeah, we definitely started to build some momentum from that. There was obviously getting some girls in form. We bowled particularly well in that tournament as well. We knew that the batting needed to step up a little bit. Different people at different stages through this have shown that, and we've had good contributions throughout. So we've just built on the successes that we've been achieving as we've gone along.
Is that a really pleasing thing for you, as you mentioned, that different players are putting your hand up? It's not even a matter of you relying on necessarily your international players, because across the tournament we have seen different players.
And that's the most pleasing thing for me about it. Obviously, we've recruited some England internationals. We've recruited Nadine from a South African international point of view as well. So we've definitely got better and more strength in that. But I said back in the winter that our own sort of homegrown players, regionally contracted players, would have a big part to play, and they've stepped up and put in match-winning performances as well. I'm pretty sure we're going to see another one tomorrow.
Fingers crossed. And you've seen these players in a different light potentially this season, in a dressing room that's sort of got the winning habit. Have you seen them grow as people as a result of that, and almost develop in their cricket way as well?
Yeah, I'd definitely say so. We've got the environment's in a really good place.
Yeah.
Obviously, winning helps, but we had a pretty sound foundation to work from where we've been last year in particular, to build on that. But the energy that's created by winning and knowing that you can get over the line and beat teams, that gives us that different edge as well, which is really pleasing to see amongst the girls.
And obviously your most recent victory was over Western Storm in Cardiff the other day. You'd already obviously qualified for the final, so yeah, I guess how important was it for you just to keep that momentum going still, regardless of the result?
Yeah, we spoke about that game as a massive game for us, to be honest. They were the only team outstanding that we've not beaten over our years as a team of Lightning previously and Blaze. So we had a massive goal in our mind there that we wanted to make sure that we've now proved that we can beat everybody in this competition. We obviously also knew the fact that we were in finals. We knew the fact that we were missing 4 players to England duty. So it was an opportunity for someone else to stand up and make sure we weren't complacent. We're all right.
And onto tomorrow itself. Obviously, the eliminator is going to be going on first. How much of an eye will you have on the game itself, or the result, or how do you play that, I suppose, in the early part of tomorrow?
Yeah, it'd be foolish to say that we're going to pay no interest to it and just turn up and play the final. We're certainly as a group of coaches, we'll be here and just observing how the conditions are playing, how the wicket's playing, what the dimensions are looking like. But then also another opportunity to have a look at which opposition we might face up against. The thing is, we can gain some information, but as we know in 2020, it's about matchups, and what they do against each other might be completely different to what they end up doing against us, and we'll be pretty similar. We'll have different plans to the different teams, so we'll have got planning done ahead of time, but we'll just pick up those last little bits of top-up information tomorrow.
And a finals day clearly is going to be a slightly different proposition to a group game with the pressure that's on it and the reward potentially at the end. So what do you have to do as a coach to ensure that the players are performing at their best and are ready?
For me, just being really consistent. We've been that throughout. We've held our meetings in the same way, and we're going to continue to do that ahead of the game tomorrow. I think that one thing that I've said to the players is that by winning games of cricket, we've earned the right to feel the pressure now. Yeah. We've not necessarily had that in the past, but we've now earned that right to feel pressure of finals day and big games and big moments in games. And we've come out on top of them at the minute, and we're showing some really good signs that if we continue our form the way that we're going at the minute, then we'll be in with a right good shout tomorrow.
And similarly, 40 overs potentially separate yourselves from the Charlotte Edwards Cup. So what's sort of the last message going to be to the players as they head out tomorrow?
I think so. My philosophy is pretty simple as a coach. I started coaching on a playground and watching young people fall in love with the game and do it with a smile. That's never changed regardless of the level. So for me, it'd be about going and enjoying that experience, not shying away from the fact that it's a final, it's an opportunity for us. But we're going to need to enjoy it, we're going to need to smile, we're going to need to have some fun along the way to make sure we come home with that trophy.